Today, we're going to be talking about why most retail investors in the market are losing money and what you, as a smart investor, should be doing to ensure there is stability in your portfolio and growth in the future as well. So, I think it's no shortfall that Nithin Kamath, the CEO of Zerodha, has actually said that 80% of Zerodha users are losing money when they trade financial options and futures. Now, that is extremely concerning. Why would someone who's the founder of a brokerage platform go against their very own product? But this is because not only is he talking about it, but the Security Exchange Board of India has released a report that says that 91.9% of traders that dwell in financial futures and options have lost money. Almost 1.8 lakh crores were lost in the year 23-24. So today we're going to be talking about what steps you can be taking, what you should be aware of, and what we as investors ourselves have been taking a look at for the past few decades.
So I have been a savvy investor, or a good investor, I should say. Tried hands at different things, and I've been reading about different investors who keep investing in different fields, like Warren Buffett and Mark Cuban. You have to invest money in a manner where you get constant passive income. One has to look at it as investment as a very long-term perspective. You have to keep that in mind, that you're doing it for 5 years. And you have to be very thorough about it. When I was 25, I started investing in LICs, I started investing in fixed deposits, I started investing in stocks, and I lost my shirt in investing in stocks. Really? Yeah, I lost it because I did not make any money in stocks. I was just doing what everybody was doing. I thought, oh, if they are making money, I will make money too. I had an advisor who came to me and gave me a lot of rosy stories and everything, which I thought he's true or he's right. But I think it was not a right decision to get into stocks. What I'm trying to say here is, if you invest in stocks, then either you have to study the stocks really well. You should not do investments based on here and say, like if somebody is saying, oh, invest in this particular share or invest in that particular area, that's not the way to do it. You know about it, you go and make an investment and start small. Don't go and make a big investment. And if you invest your money in fixed deposits, then that's not good, because fixed deposits interest is not enough, because you have to pay taxes and the rupee value and always gets devalued. It's the problem. Then LIC, I think it's clearly a good way of investing money. I think it's a perfect way of investing, and it has given returns to me all the time. But then I came into the world of real estate. Now, I think the real estate is the best investment that I have made in past. I think whether I've made those real estate investments in India or I've made those real estate investments in US, they have all worked out fine. So, and you have to remember one thing: real estate is something where your capital will remain intact, and it will keep growing every year. And you will also earn rental income, and it's a passive rental income. You get to earn that money every month. You're sleeping, you're earning money. You're walking, you're earning money. You're talking, you're earning money. It's not like you have to worry about something. You are earning money day in, day out. So that, I think, is a very important thing in making an investment decision. And if it's giving you 8% returns, what else do you need? You don't need more than that. I mean, there's always
Percent is very, that's not available in India. But
yeah, I mean, that's not available in India, yeah, of course, but it is available in other parts of the world. And when I was making an investment, at that time, I did not have this option of fractional real estate, which is available today to a lot of investors, and people should look at it. When you are making a decision of making investment, you should put your eggs in different baskets. You should not put all your money in stocks. You should not put all your money in real estate. You should not put all your money in LIC. You should spread it. If you're spreading it right, you will get the right returns. But this is not the time to, put your money into stocks. This is the time where you put your money into a business, or into into an investment where you think there is going to be constant returns, passive returns, without any fear of whatever happens in geopolitical scenario. This is the time where you make investment into stable commodity, which I think is real estate. And if you have the option of investing in US or other parts of the world, then you should. And that's the best approach.
The biggest thing that I think that matters is having consistent cash flow. Like you said, passive income. If a business, a real estate property is consistently making money, all the economic uncertainty, all the ups and downs in the market will be adjusted for. So, for example, if housing prices reduce, rent is guaranteed, it's stable, right? So your cap rates go up and go higher. Take a look at Warren Buffett's strategy as well. You invest in businesses that have consistent cash flow, because cash flow can make you survive anything on the downturn and the upturn, anything at all. The easy way to hedge against local risks is to take a look at what cash flow the asset's actually generating. Obviously, real estate gives you considerably higher yield. You get 8% here in the US. Having that cash flow can put you against a lot of different risks across the different portfolio types. So take a look at us right now, right? We have so many different tariffs we're dealing with, but all the portfolio assets that we work with, their rent is stable, it's guaranteed, and it will ride out for the next 10 or 20 years. So we are not worried about it.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of different individuals who are worried about US market, the tariffs. What do you think is going to be something that you should be taking a look at when actually dealing with those risks and that fear that they have? Before you go ahead, I want to preface this by Warren Buffett's quote. When others are greedy, you should be fearful. When others are fearful, that's when you should be greedy. So how would you recommend someone from India actually go ahead and move away from that fear and go beyond it?
See, I think this is the perfect time to make an investment, because when you have fear, like you said, people don't make investments. So there are less people who are looking to make investments. So when there are less people who are looking to make investments, they will get better deals. I think people should think of making investment in real estate today, where they're getting a high, high returns. And it's all possible. It's not a difficult task. It is on a click of a button today. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. We're seeing 8% cap rates come back now because not a lot of people are buying triple net deals. So all our platform investments are getting much better and better and better. So those who are able to strike right now when the iron's hot, they'll see generational wealth, I imagine. Most people take a look at Warren Buffett as the ideal investor, the one they strive to be like. He's written his books, and right now he's holding majority of his money in capital cash, and he'll deploy it soon. If he was starting from zero today, and he was based out of Mumbai or he was based out of Bangalore, I am not too sure he'd enter the stock market in India. With the losses that are being reported and the economic uncertainty in the market itself, I think that unique goal, that is consistent cash flow, I think he would find better ways to attain that. So what do you think?
I think if he was there in India, this is not the time to invest in stocks. It is everybody knows this, because we don't know what's going to happen with the companies, who have to, ultimately absorb the cost of different tariffs that they have to incur in their production cost. So this is not the time to make an investment in stocks. But yeah, if he was there, he would probably he's the sharpest mind that we can ever get. So he would think that you have to diversify your investments. It could be gold, it could be a LIC, it could be a real estate. So those are options that I think are really good and are safe bet in today's market. In real estate, I know there's no fear. Like I have made investment in Texas. If you've invested money in a commercial real estate, you have an agreement signed with the tenant. They will remain with us for 6 years. If they break the contract, you can go to the corporate guarantee. You can go to the court and get the entire damages. So many of the leases are actually saying that, okay, every year there will be 2% increase of rental, irrespective of tariffs, geopolitical situations, any tensions between one country and another country. My investment is safe. I'll go to sleep. My money is coming. I don't care. I want that kind of money to be coming. I don't want to think, oh, I invested money. Today the markets have gone down. Today the markets have broken. The share market is down. The stock market is down. What's going to happen to my money? I don't want that tension.
Yeah. So I think the biggest note here is that majority of traders are seeing these huge losses, especially retail traders. People who run the platform themselves, like Zerodha, Nithin Kamath, are asking you to not trade futures and options. So in a market where a lot of uncertainty is happening, people are losing a lot of capital, be careful, ensure cash flow is king, and diversify your portfolios so that no matter what happens, you have a stable and future-oriented investment portfolio. Social media is a primary file where people communicate with each other, with their friends, study abroad, with themselves, and they share pictures and everything else. I think it has fueled so much fear online about what's happening in the US. They're scared about their investments, they're scared about traveling here, they're scared about the rising tensions between US and China, what the trade war will look like. And there is just so much uncertainty in the market. And that's just rising again and again in social media. People are so afraid. So I think there's a lot to be said about that. But what do you think?
They should not watch social media. Social media university is useless. This is a very regulated country. You are making an investment, you're not doing any immigration, you're not getting a visa. You're investing your money in a very law abiding country. You invest your money here, you get your returns, you get your rentals, and there will be no problem. There is no problem. It is just that all these tariff issues and all that which are running on the in the media is just creating a mindset of people that this is not good and that is not good. But if you think calmly, it's in the interest of the US that you make an investment. People over here who are receiving your investments will be happy.
Yeah.
And they will see that your ownership of the property, your rights of the property are well protected within the framework of the law, which is very strong over here.
The big thing to note over here, you are investing in the US economy, something that the US is very happy about. They're well protected, they're stable, and they were built for this. Generations of US investments have been unburdened by economic escalations, de escalations, and tariffs as well. That's because you're in a regulated environment. You're investing in real property, not some stocks, not some bonds. You're investing in commercial, cash for generating real estate assets that are protected by the US government.
If viewers have any questions in terms of where they should make an investment in a particular real estate on a particular property, whether they're making investment in Texas or they're making investment in Alabama or in New York, and if you have any fears or any thoughts that you would like to share and you would like some answers on that before you make an investment, please feel free to write to us and we'll be very happy to give a reply which will help you in making an investment decision so that your money makes more money for you. We are there for that purpose.